swanky new tee designed by us. Visit FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Starting at just $19.99. Choose your size and color, then buy it now to order. 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shipping worldwide. Order today as supplies are limited. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy cast? We got Corey, he bougie AF. Then we got D-Tay, he never does anything. And then D-A, he lazy. And little D, yo, he crazy. Put them together, they all fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it out. Radio Show. Fat Guy Radio Show. Fat Guy Radio Holla, it's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Podcast. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Yeah, Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh. Fat Guy. Boom, let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Oh, I forgot to do something.
Oh, fingers. Oh,
sorry. Sorry everybody, you're gonna have to see this on stream, but I forgot to clap us in. All right, there we go.
Hey, I like that. Can I have one of those?
Yes, you can, Lil D.
For free?
No.
I got you, Lil D. Hold on.
Hey, can I have one of those?
Lil D, you already have one. Put your hands together. Now take them apart. Take
like
them
this?
and put them together.
Like a squash?
No. Okay, well, I'm glad we started the show off that way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Fat Guy Radio Show.
The hottest show in America.
The hottest show in America, all over, the only radio show on the air right now. And the reason why that is because I've threatened all the other podcasts that follow us on Instagram and on social media to not broadcast on Thursday. And then half of them went live on Thursday. But I'm glad I still got pulled in the city.
Yeah.
You got a lot of pull
because in the city, or you pull in the city because you fat?
I'm pulling the city.
No. See,
my gravitational pull in the city, D-Tay.
I was gonna say he's so fat, the gravitational pull, man, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, smart. 5 head.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Hey, the world sucks, don't it? Like, what is life? Like, what the hell are we doing?
What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no anymore.
What is life? Maybe don't
Lil D, someone asked me on Instagram.
I thought I was in a Roxbury.
No, somebody asked me when they were on our Instagram when we posted up a video highlight clip of the show of you singing. They're like, why does Little D look like he's in so much pain when he sings? Are you in pain? Does your body hurt? Do you get the COVID pains when you sing?
Well, I'm glad you guys asked, listeners. It all started when I was just a little kid. This is gonna take a while.
Is he picked
emotional support tiger?
Yeah, is he picked up? Yes, Lil D.
They had me in a church choir.
Church choir.
I used to have to sit behind the pastor. Pastor's what I used to call him when I was 2.
Maybe with some rape.
He used to touch me inappropriately.
There you go.
In the place where we couldn't show.
Show it on
so
the
when I used to tell my grandmother,
larynx?
she didn't believe me. It was where, I think you call it the one that stinks, not the one that winks.
Okay.
He used to touch me there.
You wouldn't have the one that. Okay.
He said, I sing because he's gropey, and I sing because it stings.
Oh yeah.
His finger is on the eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are so out of time. I apologize for this. We're going to have to transition to our next award. We apologize
Hit us with the
for
scene.
this, but thank you very much for your lovely words. We do appreciate it.
That was action. So you're supposed to.
How you gonna fast forward this man's trauma?
Because I have a bit that I need to get to that's a little bit more entertaining, according to reports. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
I love reports.
a new survey, Lil D-Tay, It's a list.
Do you say Lil D-Tay?
Little
I
detail.
love lists.
You know
I love
what?
Corey lists.
I was before the show. I literally was trying to say D-Tay, and I went through everybody else's name before I got to D-Tay.
Because you're old as hell.
I'm just getting old. It's
Dominic.
it's
You're not
inevitable.
getting there. You're already there.
Thank you very much, DA. So here's a new survey, boys,
That's just so bad.
and
What
I think you're gonna like this one. A new survey asked 4,500 women to name the best physical feature of their best sexual partner. The best that they are asked to name the best physical feature of their best sexual partner. And here I have the top 10 most common features. And let's see if any of you ascertain some of these features. All right.
All right. Okay.
At number 1, a beard.
Okay. Okay.
Lil D, that's not a beard. That's a mustache.
No, the goatee.
If
Yeah,
it connects, what's the connector?
Okay, so does
goatee.
it does it-
Whether it connects or not, when you have the mustache and just the itty bitty on the chin, it's a goatee.
okay, so
Okay.
it's not considered a beard?
No.
No,
The
a beard is full.
The sideburn.
So DA is the only one that gets a bell in that.
I'm the only one
Well-
with sex appeal. Yes.
So this
Next.
is a goatee then. This is a goatee.
DA is only one because Corey shaves off his beard. Corey has the ability to grow it. D-Tay and Little D cannot grow the beard.
That's very true. DT, when you tried to grow a beard, it literally
It's
looked like
patchy.
somebody just took alfalfa and smacked you in the face with it.
Hey,
It's like a
let me
quilt.
tell you this though. My family lineage does not have beards running it. However, I started using tea tree oil around 17, 18, and by about 20, my joint
Well,
was
let's be
popping.
honest,
I did that stuff
DA.
too, but-
Let's be honest, DA. There's not many people in your lineage that run. Number 2,
That's your lineage.
my
I missed you, D-Tay. You got my back.
no, he doesn't. My number 2, brown eyes. Men that have brown eyes.
I got that because Blue and Hazel are douchebags.
And DA, it doesn't work for you. Red eyes didn't make the list. Number 3, piercings.
You got my
Ooh, I
ears
do have
pierced.
earrings.
I just have ears, but I don't know if they didn't really go into details about how much piercings. Is it like
And I got my Prince Charles.
Corey, just be happy you have a piercing. It doesn't matter where.
I have two ears. I have my nose pierced. I have
You really have a nose piercing?
I have
no.
a tongue piercing that I hide.
I was gonna
So-
say, how the hell do they pierce that big ass nose?
with a shotgun and a mule pull.
That makes sense.
Number 4, broad shoulders.
Come on, dog. That's you hitting everything with me.
Oh wait, when I do this, it makes all my chins come up. Do you see that? It makes all my chins come up when I do this.
How broad is
go.
broad? Because I feel like my
this?
shoulders are broad, but I don't feel like they're like narrow.
DT,
You do
don't
not have broad shoulders.
I ain't got not one of them yet.
You
got
don't have,
nipples
you
on
have
there?
brown
Hold on.
eyes?
If I
You
were
got
to-
brown
They got
eyes?
nipples?
If I were to stand up and you see my whole profile compared to the rest of my body, my shoulders are broad.
No.
All right, I guess.
I don't know.
But
I don't.
You
feel
got
they
brown
are.
eyes though, Lil D. You got brown eyes, so you got one.
Lil D, you do have brown eyes.
I have to wait for
Pretty brown eyes.
I have to wait for decompensation to see if I have broad shoulders or not. Number
You have slope shoulders.
Number 5.
It's like the humpback of Notre Whale.
Number 5. This one. This one counts me out. I hate you so much, DA. I can't stand it.
I like that little audience insert. I like that.
Number
That's a long
5.
title.
Tattoos.
I got that.
62% of women surveyed say
Not R2D2, Negro.
their best sexual partner had tattoos.
I have tattoos.
You got anime tattoos. No.
I got two of them.
I'm out. I don't have any tattoos.
First of all, they're not anime. They're science fiction. Get it right, you deal hole.
You deal
Second of
hole.
all, this is my name, and it is a treble clef upside down that forms the D and a microphone, and it plugs in to say D.Tay. Let's go.
Oh.
There was a lot of thought in that one. F you, Corey. That was a good one.
No, I was giving myself a buzzer because I don't have any tattoos, you ass face.
Nah, he was giving you a nerd buzzer.
I know he was, but it's okay.
It was a nerd buzzer.
It wasn't we don't have a nerd buzzer.
So you
Well,
just
that one is it now.
I hit that one because okay, my finger slipped. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Lil D, what is that tattoo on your right arm though?
It is a list of all the girls he slept with.
Where?
Your other right arm, Lil D.
No, that arm with the crown.
This is the crown with the S. King Solomon.
Ooh.
Like from
everything
the Bible?
he touches turns to gold. Oh, that's Midas.
Yep.
Never mind.
Interesting.
Number 6, brown hair. 59% of women said their best sexual partner had brown hair.
Lil D, what color was your hair when you was
It was
It's
black.
brown. It's brown now. That's
It's
the color
brown
of
now.
his skin.
Yeah.
True.
Mine used to be brown.
I don't know. I feel like mine is black, but it's not black. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mine
Mine's
used to
brown.
be.
My ID says brown.
Mine
My
used to.
ID says black. But
Yeah, my driver's license also says I weigh 195 pounds, so we all lying.
Why'd you
Mine
get
is
an ID in the
140.
first grade?
It wasn't the first grade. I was
Kindergarten.
I was 6 months old. Here's one that's really interesting.
6 months.
Here's one that's really interesting.
That was
on the
interesting.
survey that the 4,500 women were asked.
And that's a lot of bitches.
Number 7, a feature that their best sexual partner had: a snail trail.
Oh, I do that.
Ooh.
I do
What the
that.
hell is that?
I have one.
When
It's
you
a little
cut your
happy trail.
pubes in a happy
I thought it
line.
was called a happy trail, but
It's one. It's either or.
it's referred to as a snail trail.
Wait a second. When you do what?
when I cut
So
my pubes.
when you have that, you have a little stomach hair, and then you have that little bit of stomach hair that trails down into your pubes, and all the lines. It's called a snail trail or a happy trail.
Yeah, only people with abs have this.
No, you don't have to have
That's
abs.
a
You can
crap.
have-
That's a lot because I got abs and I don't know nothing about that.
because mine goes from my belly button, it curves around my stomach, goes up and in, and then down. It's like a P. It's like a P.
That's
It's
not
a
a
question mark trail.
that's not a snail trail. That's a freaking snail map. All right, and number 8,
It's a roast trail.
Nail map.
I'm in on this. DA and Little D are out. DT, you and I got number 8. Glasses. 51% of women said that one of the best physical features of their best sexual partners wore glasses. Hello.
How the hell is glasses a physical feature? Please answer
Because
me
we
that.
studied the punani. Well, I can tell you the actual circumference of your vagina is up to this. And it needs to be looked at this rate times time.
Would the
So
vagina be a circumference?
And I surmise, as I put my finger up against my glasses, I surmise that our sexual experience will be disappointing to you 100%.
And the fact that DA has to ask if the vagina has a circumference is proof enough that he's not studying.
Ain't got it. He ain't got it. He just
get
be
it right in the bed. He don't get it right in the head.
He just jumped down. He just jump in there, make a baby, and bounce.
So what's
Exactly.
the, so what's the
Like a
circumference? I'm
basketball.
looking at it from like an angle because it goes
depends.
up.
It depends because every girl has their own, and
True.
all of them are different. So
True.
you have to study that girl's vagina.
Number
Very true.
number 9. I don't know if I have this because it's buried under layers and layers of fat. High cheekbones. Little D, you take that cake. Little D's got them high cheekbones. Somebody literally took 2 fists of Little D's face when he was little and punched up, and there with
And
his
it worked.
cheekbones.
What about my
Actually,
face
I'm
bones?
looking at your Corey. You have some high cheekbones too.
Those are cheeks, not cheekbones.
The difference.
He said I got high cakes.
Da, you number 10. This one was
Hey, sometimes they be riding me and grabbing my cheekbone, dog. It's like a handle.
hey, that's not your cheekbones, them your ears, fool.
Do your ears hang low? Do they
Wobble to and
To the
fro.
flow.
Do they tie them in the knot? Can you
Do
tie them in the bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low?
Whoa.
And y'all supposed to know the circumference of some pussy. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, actually, you could throw the pussy over your shoulder like a continental soldier.
All right, with the P word, good Lord. All right, number 10. Number 10. Small feet.
Penis.
No.
Get the hell
Small
outta here,
feet.
Corey. Ain't no female say, "Oh yeah, my best lover has some small feet."
I'm
He can
just
fit in my shoes and he can fit in me too.
small feet. That's all. 53% of women surveyed said small feet was the best
they
physical
survey
feature
these hoes?
of their
They-
best surgical partner.
Doug, call
You
your
know what
wife
they
here. Let's
say.
ask her.
You know what they say about dudes with small feet?
What do they say about dudes with small feet?
They like
gotta
to
wear
eat
small
rice.
Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, you know, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, or you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial, and you'll hear me say the same thing over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, you know, because we're peacekeepers here on Fat Guy Radio Show. And so, yeah, that's where we are. And that's why this is going on. So now I'm like you, just waiting for, you know, the show to come back on or to start or wherever we are in the middle of the program. And you got some nice stuff there at your house or wherever you are. It's kind of cool, just hanging out here in video streaming land.
TV Radio Network Studios, this is Fat Guy Radio Show featuring Corey Blaze with Daniel Taylor and Doug Andrew. Counting the hours until the buffet opens. Here's our host, Corey Blaze.
Kevin DeGraw. Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcast in over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide. Heard by the best fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
My co-host, Doug the D.A. Andrew. And my little brother, DJ Little D.
Yeah, buddy.
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Please use the hashtag FatGuyRadioShow. We may read your comments on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by our swag merch store. Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Our swag merch store is the single most effective and powerful way to keep this show chugging. Without your continued support of our swag merch store, we stop chugging. We stop moving. So to keep the show coming, I ask you to visit FatGuyRadioShow.com/store and get yourself a little t-shirt, a coffee mug, maybe one of those aprons that you can wear in your kitchen with nothing else on but our apron. FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. We want you to care, so share. All right, welcome to the showdy. Whoa, everyone, everywhere. We are back and in full power.
Before we get too deep, AK-47 says, "Hi guys," and also if his feet ain't bigger than mine, it's a problem. Come on.
What size shoe you wear first off?
That's very true, because there'll be some women out there that have the Flintstone feet going on.
I know. If you got a size 16, then I'm sorry. I can't accommodate.
Nothing I can do.
Didn't Peggy Hill have them big ass feet in King of the Hill?
She did.
Oh, Bobby. But she had, once you squeeze out a son with a head the size of Bubba, you know, you definitely you're okay to have big feet.
I don't think feet and babies correlate.
Absolutely not, but I was trying to find a way out of your backwards ass, no context comment. All right, welcome to the show,
Could've said
everyone.
big puss feet.
Oh, Little D, welcome.
Welcome.
Speaking of puss feet, are you guys familiar with Mrs. Poindexter?
Oh, I just heard about this. Do you happen to have any pictures?
I do not have the pictures, but I'm sure that this is going to be a day where a lot of guys are going to go diving for their magic vagina phone if you haven't already heard the story.
DA, get on it.
Well, Mrs. Poindexter
Googling it now.
is a very popular model who started an OnlyFans page at the start of the pandemic. And the reason why she ended up starting an OnlyFans page was she wanted to add a little more sizzle to her marriage.
Interesting.
So, and I don't think that there are any news. Now, I don't subscribe to her
I
page.
wouldn't either. Look at her face.
But
send it to me on the thing. DA, I didn't find it, so send me up to the
poor Little D.
For learning purposes only.
For the show. Do it for the show
purposes.
Little D.
Yes, sir.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. 150 or whatever.
No. Now here's the interesting thing. She's making reportedly $150,000 a month.
From who?
On her OnlyFans page.
Raccoons? Raccoons have money?
$150,000.
Look at Holly Bitch. She's making $150,000 doing what?
It's a lot of people are reporting that it's just pictures of her in lingerie. There's no boobs. There's no vagine. There's no.
Nah, she's not.
There's no. She doesn't go to full Monty.
Which brings me to my second point. How about we all four make a OnlyFans page and see what we can get?
Well,
we ain't got to do no boobs and.
Speaking that I'm in the middle right now of doing our year financials for 2020. That's a high probability.
So I already got one. What?
I'm in. We could do something.
DT, you slipped that one in there, brother. You ain't gonna let that one slip by. But I'm Googling. Nevertheless, the thing is that Mrs. Poindexter pulls $150,000 in on her OnlyFans page, but that's not why she's in the news.
How old is she?
She got that arc though.
She's in the news because women in her city or in her town where she lives found out that her and her husband do OnlyFans. Now I don't think her husband is part of the OnlyFans, but he takes the pictures, so he's the photographer.
But my question is, how would they know? How they have to be? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was literally asking myself. How the hell did they figure out that she had an OnlyFans page if they themselves didn't have an OnlyFans account to go in and see who she was?
I'm taking these pictures off of Twitter. That's why.
Okay, so here's what happened. Some housefrau that probably don't look nothing like Miss Poindexter, because she's pretty in her own right. Yeah. She's not a frau. She's not she's not carrying all of the baby weight.
Lil D, look at your phone and tell me if she's pretty in her own right.
But what someone did, one of the women in her city did, is that they went to her children's school. Her children go to a private Catholic school, and they urged the school to expel her kids because of her OnlyFans success, or because she was shaking her booty on OnlyFans.
Okay.
So I could only surmise in my mind that someone that's probably not, that doesn't look like her, that probably been thrown in the towel, that her husband is probably cheating with his secretary on her, was bitter about the fact that this woman is having some success on OnlyFans, and went and got her kids kicked out of school.
Well,
does this not sound like jealous? It sounds like jealousy, though. Why would they have to go blow up her spot at her kids' school and affect her kids' education when all she was doing is what half of everybody else is doing that think that they look good are doing. What's the difference? Just because her kids go to Catholic school?
Yeah, it's Catholic school. They got values. They have more values. Like if she was posing like her little son, maybe that would fly. You know, then maybe Father McConnelly would say, "Oh, okay, cool."
You don't think for a minute that Father McConnelly doesn't subscribe to her? He most likely does. And then when when his fantasies came to life, when she actually walked into his office, you didn't think he was having some urges under them Catholic robes? Come on, man.
But it's a private school. You got to check the terms. Like maybe the parents can't be in nefarious stuff like that.
But they would have never known, man. Her kid's been going to that school. Listen. Her kid's been going to that school for a long time. The school didn't react until some jealous ass bitch decided to go and take the pictures and give it to the school.
And then it's bad publicity too. Like if you got all these parents blowing you up saying, "Hey, this kid's," and then it's annoying for the kids. And on top of that, if mama's making $150K a month, why is little Billy even in school?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. We're talking about a Catholic school. Ain't the Catholics good about hiding?
Oh, priest type stuff.
I don't get it.
I said it.
Yep.
So they couldn't sweep this one under the rug either?
They couldn't turn the other cheek?
Nah, see, I know the real issue here.
What is
the real issue here?
What
happened is Corey's part right. Some brow-faced frau came in and was like, "Yo, this chick is making all this money on there, blah, blah, blah." The Catholic school would have swept it under the rug. However, they approached the family and was like, "We gonna need a donation," and she said, "Y'all not touching a red cent." And then that's when they was like, "Take your kids out."
No, that's when they said, "Can we touch that red nipple?" Then she said no.
She doesn't show the nipples. She doesn't show any body parts. It's just, it's like what is it? It's like burlesque. She doesn't go. She doesn't go full nude. You see nips?
Hey, real quick, AK-47 says, "I wear a 10." And to that I say, God damn.
She wears a what?
A 10.
Dang, her foot bigger than mine. I wear a 9.5.
Right?
Oh, DA, you went back to a topic that we're not talking about anymore. No wonder why I was confused.
No, you're confused for other reasons.
Can you time the comments a little better, please?
No. And then she says, it looks like she's giving it all away on her Instagram. I didn't see her Instagram, but.
Okay, well, the thing is, though, the school had no problem until somebody went and said something.
But if she just started it during the pandemic, the kids weren't in school. We're just now going back.
It ain't no fun. Catholic school can get none.
Hey, this woman out there getting her hustle on. I've gone on record to say if I was built like D-Tay or Little D, I'd have an OnlyFans account.
What about me?
Nobody would want to see that. Even though people
is built like you.
Even though people have told me.
I had to broke my damn chair, y'all.
Hey, yeah, my chair does slink down a lot more now, so maybe I am.
And my chair at this point is now just sitting on cement blocks. But here's the thing. People have told me that there's a market there's a market on OnlyFans for big people.
Corey, you should cover yourself in cake frosting.
Hey, he made a good point. And hey, go ahead and try it. See what's the deal.
How's that gonna matter other than the fact that I'm gonna end up licking myself?
Exactly, and girls are going
put that
to tip
on
the
OnlyFans.
hell out of you.
The girls are gonna tip me for lifting my cake frosted covered boob up to my mouth.
Yes.
No.
And
no woman is gonna tip. A man is gonna tip.
I was gonna say, if not them, there are some dudes.
There's some dudes out there that are gonna be into the big guy eating cake off of
It
himself.
don't matter if it's a female or a dude. Money spends the same.
Yeah, I can see actually a white couple paying, and then they can have like weird fantasies, like you're a slave and they fatten you up, and they're just making you do weird stuff, like, oh, put that ramen noodle in your nose now, boy, and then you would do it because you're like, might taste good.
Hansel and Gretel meets Roots.
There ain't no way I'm sticking a ramen noodle up my nose, DA. I can't taste it through my nose, idiot.
But yeah, you can taste stuff through your nose. Because if you snort it, it goes to your mouth.
That's cocaine.
Reverse
so
eating.
people have if this lady's spot wasn't blown up, her kids wouldn't have been affected.
Nah,
That's all I'm saying.
It's better that them kids got out of school anyway. If your mom has an OnlyFans,
like they who would care?
Corey,
Why would
come
they
on.
care?
I know it's been a minute, but
No,
you haven't been to school in a long time.
Everybody is doing this now.
No,
if
not everybody.
There are kids in school today that may not be in a private Catholic school that their mama and their daddies is most likely shaking bacon on the OnlyFans. There ain't no way that
and if the school and other kids found out about it, they're gonna get taunted and they're gonna get probably kicked out of school eventually.
They're gonna get taunted for anything anyway, so it don't really matter. Let this woman make her money. If she gonna put it out there and somebody's willing to buy it, let her make her money. She ain't involving her kids in it.
How do we know?
She ain't. Well, you're right, but there has been no proof or anything reported that she's involving her kids and her family. She does her OnlyFans bit and pictures when the kids probably aren't around. She posts them and then she goes back to being her mom, going back to being a mom. Her kids and nothing. The only thing that's affecting her kids is the fact that she's financially rewarded for what she's doing.
I'm with Corey on this because, like, yeah, you're saying they're taunted. I'm thinking about what will happen. Okay, little Billy comes up and be like, "That's why your mom's works OnlyFans. Oh, that's why your mom's job's not essential." Like, like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's why your mom works at Sonic's. Like, I come back with all these different things. Like, you mad because my mom showed her tits? Cool, go Google it. If you got the money, look at my mom's tits. Guess what? You giving me money.
Right, with the
that's
T
why
word.
I got. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the
breasticles,
the T's and the N's for free on.
All
Twitter.
I know is I got the PS5 now, and you're mad.
Send that for show purposes only.
I just sent one.
Oh.
No, yeah, but no, you can't see anything. That's the point. And we're getting all
you
of it
zoom
for
in,
free.
you can see something though.
So if you so DA, you're making my point. If you can't see anything, there's nothing wrong with what she. Okay, maybe not.
Oh no, yeah, you can.
Oh well, that's the problem.
You got to zoom in though. You got to zoom in though.
But I don't want to. I am a happily married man.
Even when you zoom in off this one, you really can't see it.
You
still.
can't see it, but you can see it though.
DJ's clearly using his imagination.
It's a tease. It's a tease. But again,
Hey,
I understand.
that's lace.
Especially
I
if
know.
it's a
You see what I'm
private
saying?
school. If it's a private school, I can get it.
She
Corey.
got that from Fredericks of Hollywood.
We got to try this with you, man. It's all fun and games until you start getting paid. So come on.
I'm just saying, Corey.
Listen, I am not going to share this body. I don't even want to share this body with myself. Why
Corey
the
got all
hell?
his mirrors
Look,
blacked out.
What mirrors?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what the mirrors in my house look like? You remember in the Beauty and the Beast cartoon when Beauty finally gets up to the area where the Beast lives and she walks in there and all the mirrors are shattered and broken and the only thing that's glass that still exists is the glasses on top of the rose. That's literally what my bedroom looks like. Just shattered mirrors everywhere because I don't want to stare at the Beast staring back at me.
Oh, you're the Beast.
All right, we're gonna.
I thought it was the feast.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It was the feast of many. I'll be feasting on all of that damn icing. You will be smearing all over me when we start the mocha and icing OnlyFans page. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break right here. More fun and more thrills right after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
And welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Target. I love my Target experience. I love the drive up service at Target. When you need those essential items that you are searching, if you're like me, you're searching through several different apps to see who has it in stock. Target has been coming to my rescue, ladies and gentlemen. Target has had everything that I have been needing, from my Lysol wipes to my Swiffer duster refills, everything. What I love so much about it is that I go through FatGuyRadioShow.com, I click the Target banner on my phone, it opens up my Target app, and I'm able to order it, and within a couple of hours I can just drive up to my local Target, pull right into a spot, tell the app where I am, and a little Target red smock kit comes running out and brings me my items. That's what I love so much about Target. So folks, we implore you to do all of your Target shopping through the Target banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Target, expect more, pay less. All right, boys, pad for me for just a moment. I need to find a sound effect so that I can explain to you why I will be purchasing a new dishwasher.
Whoa. A whole new dishwasher?
A whole new dishwasher.
It took them 16 years to get a laundry
washer and dryer
machine.
is the word that we're looking for here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm padding for you. Can you let me do my diggamajig?
All right, do it. I'm sorry.
Well, and I'm trying to pad too, and you're not letting me do my thingamajig.
Okay,
hold on.
Do yours.
Excuse me, Best Buy employee. I mean, maybe Target. How many ramekins can this dishwasher hold? I have around 1,200 of them, and I use them probably around the same time.
Oh, I don't.
47 ramekins.
47 ramekins.
It's an odd number. That's what we need. 47 ramekins.
All right, Corey. Why do you need a new dishwasher?
I know. That's
okay. So the instruction to pad for me, I guess, wasn't clear.
You said you ain't got it.
I'm still looking for it though. Don't you see my fat fingers moving?
So we're still padding. Got it.
That's what this meant. This is me. I'm twirling my hair. This meant keep padding.
Keep padding.
See, this is what he does when he's sitting on the toilet and he getting the toilet paper. It's like, I need more padding. I need more padding.
Or he needs more time.
I know how to pad. Little D's looking at his phone. Let's guess which ethnicity porn he's looking at. I would say no, black. He said he's been on a black kick.
It's Asian.
No, actually, I wasn't even.
Little D was not looking at porn.
No, I was responding to a text from my sister's teacher, from my daughter's teacher. She sent the email.
Don't want to know anymore.
Well, I'm glad that you are. I'm glad that you're engaged in the show. All right,
real quick though. She was.
Oh, now he's got something to talk about.
she was trying.
Where were you 2 minutes ago, Lil D?
I was responding to an email from his daughter's teacher.
Pay
attention, Corey.
I'm trying to stow up and be a little piece of snatch. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you trying to bone your daughter's teacher, bruh.
I'm trying to make sure she get a good grade, okay? I'm doing this for her. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to screw her way to Harvard.
Yeah, exactly. This is my version of OnlyFans, okay?
You ain't got broad shoulders, bruh.
Only
or a
A's.
beard.
He said,
I got little feet, though. I got little feet.
Well, Little D, good luck with that. So I am going to be buying a new dishwasher. I will most likely be going through our friends at Home Depot, even though this is a Target spot. I will be going through Home Depot. Nice. Because the reason why is that Home Depot has installation options, and I sure as hell ain't gonna buy this thing and install it myself. But the reason as to why I need a new dishwasher is what makes it variant, is what the catalyst of me having to buy a new dishwasher. So everybody knows that shut up, Little D. I already see that look on your face. You know it's coming. You know what's coming. So
let him know.
And I purposely was about to text all of you at the time that what causes me to get a new dishwasher happened, and I said no. I'm gonna keep it in my pants.
Okay.
Everybody knows that I don't have a dish rack on the countertop in my kitchen.
Oh yeah, we all know that.
When I
I be in the group chat every day. Hey, you know Corey ain't got no damn dish rack on top of his counter. Yeah, that was common knowledge.
I told him to get one. He's like, nah, bro, I don't want a dish rack. It takes up too much of my ramekin space on my countertop. Like, nah, I can't get the dish rack.
I can't stand you. You know what, DA? Lick you. DA, lick you. I'm telling you, I can't stand you. So everybody knows I don't have a dish rack.
The talk of the town.
Little D asked for a picture. He said, hey, send me a picture so I know it's real. I bet you got a dish rack. He's like, nah, look, I ain't got no dish rack. Little D was like, see, I knew. Now I know it's real because you sent the picture. No, let me know there ain't no dish rack on your countertop.
So what I do is when I wash my dishes by hand with my gloves on, I put them in the dishwasher to dry off. I don't, and I very seldomly use my dishwasher, but I've been using it a little bit more lately because I found this really cool cleaning solution that you put in your dishwasher that cleans out your actual dishwasher. So now that the dishwasher is all sanitary and everything, my OCD allows me to run the dishwasher. So I've been using it a little bit more, but not as much, because how many dishes can one dude come up with? That was a that don't answer that question.
How many dishes can one fat ass dude come up with?
Hey.
I don't know, 3,700 a day.
Let's all take dibs on, or whatever you call it, on how much he paid for this water or washer.
For the cleaning solution, Little D, that goes in the dishwasher?
Let me
I haven't ordered it yet.
Let me translate. What Little D said is, let's all place bids on how much he paid for this dishwasher.
But that's showing the hell ain't what came out.
That's what he was trying.
That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, what came out was a stroke.
But what you heard was, let's all call dibs on the washer.
Hey, we can do that too. Who need one? Hell, I probably need one.
I need a new one.
So I was in my kitchen earlier this week. Actually, I want to say it was exactly
202.
Last Friday.
Was your neighbor outside?
Last Friday, I was in my kitchen and
Was your neighbor outside?
No, I was washing dishes and I was putting them in the dishwasher. So I had the dishwasher open, the bottom tray pulled out, the top tray halfway, because I put the cups in the top tray and the plates and stuff in the bottom tray.
What was the temperature in the house?
The temperature of the house at the time was about 71 degrees.
Where was the sun at?
Cold.
The sun was slowly setting because it was getting closer and closer to evening. I will say the actual time, Little D, was 5:19 p.m.
Any cats running around outside the front yard?
I'm sure there were, and a couple of them were dead. And the reason why I'm able to give you the time stamp is because I have pictures to show you once you shut the hell up and let me get to the store.
I mean, pay me a picture, take me there or something.
You asked him to pad.
I don't need him to maxi pad anymore.
So you just need him to tamp on.
Tamp on the tamper. No decompressor to tap on there.
Hey, we potted today.
The tapper.
And you know what, DA, I would be mad at you, but you made DT laugh so hard that he leaned back and I was able to see his traps under his arm. Is that what they're called, the traps?
You wouldn't know.
The beast of the traps.
What's that part under the arm? And DT's got.
You got
triceps.
Hey, you got traps. If your arm touches something, it gets trapped in it.
That's the tries.
So I'm washing the dishes and I'm putting them in the dishwasher, right?
Right.
I'm done washing the dishes and I'm going to the stove to put a pot on the stove. And I believe that I just chopped some onions and I was getting ready to put the onions in the pot. The pot had to come up to temperature and I needed to grab some butter.
By any chance you had any baking soda you put in there too?
I didn't put any baking soda in there, Lil D. I wasn't baking, I was cooking. So I said I needed to get some butter, but before I got the butter, I noticed that there was a little bit of a spill from the onion clippings that were on the counter. So I grab a paper towel. I wipe the counter where the onions were. I pick them up. I ball up the paper towel in my hand. And then I take 3 steps backwards to the trash can to throw away the paper towels that I have in my hand. and not realizing that the dishwasher door was still open. Down goes Corey. Right on top of the door of the dishwasher.
Oh, that thing broke in several places.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Bye, Lil D. I go down full, completely off my feet. When I look up, my feet are in the air, and the dishwasher door is under my ass. See that dishwasher door under my ass? It's a wrap. I go down.
That sounds like sex. That sounds like sex to me.
I'm taking 2 steps backwards. For those of you that have been in my kitchen, my island, at the end of my island is where my trash can is. So I was walking backwards to throw away the rubbish I had in my hand, and completely Fat Guy forgot that the dishwasher was still open, and down goes Frazier.
Couple things.
I'm literally sitting here racking my brain about what technically has gone wrong with the dishwasher to prompt you to doing this. Little did I know that the dishwasher fell under a Corey structural attack.
Corey structural.
So I'm trying to hold up a picture here of the dishwasher door that if you look, well, it doesn't look bad in the picture if my camera would focus.
Because he put some duct tape on it.
The dough is on the floor.
But look how far. Oh, come on, camera. Look how far the
it's down. It's like on the floor. If you guys can say,
you know what? I need the camera to and the door is literally, it was an L
angle, but
now it's a lazy Z.
What they telling me is you could have used some Gorilla Tape on it. You'd have been just fine.
So your door went from a right angle to an obtuse.
To an obtuse, from an acute.
So not only was the door ruined, but my big ass crushed the hell out of the rack in the dishwasher.
Dang. Did it just spice go up your ass by any chance?
No.
Look at the wheel all cocked to the side.
They're done.
Yeah, it did. Look at that one.
They're done.
The wheel's axle.
I busted the axle of this bitch.
How low was you down for?
You know, when you're falling, it was more like step back, heel door.
You know what's
God dang!
So you had one of them shack falls.
I had a shack fall. So this is with the the drawer fudged in, but you can literally see how the dishwasher door is just on the floor at this point.
It really is.
It's just on the floor. It's just done.
But how long were you laying down there for? After
I hopped right back up because adrenaline kicked in. You know what I'm saying? I literally told myself, "Damn, it's been years since I've fallen."
My question is, did you hop back up or did you just roll back up?
I rolled off of the door on the all fours, put one hand up on the eat-in kitchen table chair that I have in my kitchen, got myself up, and then of course did a full body scan to see what I broke. Luckily, I was okay because the dishwasher broke my fall. And then I went and I checked my my countertops. Because for those of you that have ever seen a dishwasher installed, it's right under your countertop. So if the door hinges were strong enough, it could have easily lifted off of the floor and popped my counter off.
Yeah.
Well, if you got a cheap counter.
Well, you know, my house was renovated before I got here, and I'm discovering things that they did cheaply all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised by the dishwasher. So now I get to buy a whole new dishwasher because my fat ass fell on the door. And now when you close it, you have to lift it to where it's about to close and then pull it just slightly to the right and then push for it to click.
That's a ghetto ass washer.
It wasn't ghetto before my big government mule ass fell on it.
It still worked though, don't it?
I have not. I'm afraid to turn it on because when the door is off its hinge, that means the seal is
And
off.
water.
So
Water's
if I
gonna
turn
be
that bitch
everywhere.
on, it might work. It might be fine. I'm not gonna give it that go. I mean, I've been in my home for 11 years. It might be time for one. I don't know.
It was probably time for a new one anyway.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
luckily,
I was so embarrassed. Luckily, no one was there.
You use your dishwasher as a drying rack, anyways.
Right.
But because you just started using it more, then that's the reason why you need to get a new dishwasher. But if you were still just using a drying rack, I feel like you would be able to suffer through this for a little bit longer. But
I use it as a drying rack because everybody knows I don't have a countertop dry rack, nor do I have a bed being moved into the background of my live stream. All right,
we're living, baby.
We're gonna take a quick break. We're up on a break. We're past the break according to my clock here. 45. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills. And whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, don't walk backwards when your dishwasher door is open. We'll be right back after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Wearing a mask every time that you are out in public, even if you do not feel sick, is critical to slowing the spread of COVID-19. It's important to wear and care for your mask properly. Your mask should fit snugly and fully cover your nose and mouth. When you take off your mask, avoid touching your face. Store it in a plastic bag when it's not in use, and be sure to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer before and after touching your mask. Let's all do our part to slow the spread of COVID-19. Mask up, Arizona. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. When you feel sick, stay home. Avoid going to work, school, or social events. One infected person can spread germs to many other people. Stay home and rest when you are sick. Your friends will thank you, your coworkers will thank you, your classmates will thank you. Do your part, stay healthy, but if you are sick, stay at home. To stop the spread of infectious diseases, we all need to do our part. Wash your hands after coughing or sneezing, using the bathroom, and before and after preparing or eating food. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. If soap and water aren't available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Washing your hands is important because it gets rid of germs and helps prevent them from spreading. Do your part. Wash your hands thoroughly and often.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
Thank you, Lady K. Welcome back to the show, everyone, everywhere. This portion of the show is brought to you by the aforementioned Home Depot. And I'm so glad that Home Depot is having a sale on appliances. Ha! Is it timing? Is it luck? I don't know, but it's going to work out for me. It's going to be a few months, Home Depot, before I get there. So I'm going to need you to keep this sale around because, I'm not going to buy it right now. I'm not using it. I'm not saying. But if you have fallen over your dishwasher, or maybe you're like DT and you've fallen into your dishwasher. Or maybe you're like DA and you tried to dry a stain on your shirt while still wearing your shirt, so you climbed into your dryer and you broke it. Whatever it is, Home Depot has appliances. Everybody thinks Home Depot is the hammer and nail store, but no, they got appliances, they got furniture, they got technology. All at Home Depot. The only thing we ask you to do is that when you decide that it's your time to shop through Home Depot, you start at FatGuyRadioShow.com, and we thank you for doing so. Welcome back to the show. Whoa. If you're just joining us on live stream, I'm your host, Corey Blaze. That's Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
There's Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And my little brother, DJ Little D.
Yeah, buddy.
Can you start saying my name first, though? Like last week, you said my name first because the little light-skinned dude wasn't here. Now, all of a sudden, he jumps back ahead of me. I don't think you showing like appreciation to those that are here for you.
You're absolutely right, DA. It's called favoritism.
Or seniority.
I'm not Mexican.
Or just me not wanting to really acknowledge you. And the only reason why I do it is because somebody wrote it down for me to say.
Yep. Write that down, seniority.
But you have to write down, I'm not
Senor.
Mexican.
Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show. Whoa. Lil D.
Yeah.
Why do you look like you're confused?
Because he is. I know. He got resty, confused face.
He got resty, confused face. What are you doing? That's distracting you.
No, my laptop, some other stuff had popped up on it.
Porn.
So,
Let's call it an ad, Little D. Just click off of it.
Yeah, no, I don't do abuse porn. Just only music goes on this laptop.
Brand new laptop that I had to negotiate for him. He didn't already broke it.
Jeez.
Possible.
Boys, I don't know if we've ever discussed this before, but how do you sleep clothing wise? Because I think I've discovered something about myself that I didn't think I really have known. And you know, here on the show, we talk about our personal self discoveries. That made no sense. Personal self discoveries. Wow, Corey.
Right along with the show.
It's music to my ears.
It's just redundant. That's all it is.
Extremely redundant.
Yeah.
Self-discovery.
How do you sleep? DA, how do you sleep clothing wise?
Well, Corey, I'm glad that you asked. Usually I sleep in boxers at the bottom because I don't like my legs being too cold or warm.
Boxers cover your legs?
Well, like, you know,
he has them down.
As far as boxers go, I sleep with a cover on, but I don't want to be too hot.
Boxers don't cover your legs.
They cover my thighs.
Like
he has his ass out. He sags them.
The boxers start at his knees, go to his ankles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy access if the wife wants some.
So you
speaking of her, how does she sleep?
So you just go
naked next to me.
So you just go boxers.
But I also got these cool tech tops. It's like a dry fit, but a little drier, and a little bit more fitting. And they're super breathable. Like, honestly, you don't get hot or cold. It's some freaky alien technology.
But do you get cold or hot?
Neither. It keeps you cool. It just keeps you like 72 degrees.
Well said, Lil D. D-Tay,
like Corey's house when he slept. the temperature.
D-Tay, where do you what is your setup when you're going Betty by?
So I used to be a big dude into only taking my socks off for swimming and using the taking a shower.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to sleep with socks on. But then I had this whole spell where like I was too hot when I was sleeping, and it was because I was wearing socks. So I now only sleep in basketball shorts, no underwear, and that's it.
He free balling.
Okay, so basketball shorts. Okay,
that's it.
Lil D,
will you re-wear those basketball shorts during another time with underwear?
and will you re-wear those basketball shorts at a time that you're doing 50 jumping jacks when your FaceTime just happens to be on connected with me?
I mean, that video may or may not be on my OnlyFans, but I don't know.
And will you have those basketball shorts on in the color gray?
Onlyfans.com/basketball shorts.
He said onlypants.com.
I did type onlypants.com. Damn it. You know what I'm seeing an ad for? Some freaking khakis. All right. So, Little D, where does your nasty butt what do you
why are you even asking, man? He sleeps butt naked.
No, I already know. But he doesn't. But I know for the show. Lil D, how do you roll?
Butt naked. No, I have a lady bought me these football. I used to do basketball shorts, and I used to do socks like D-Tay, but I started taking them off to be a little cooler. But
I can't do the socks.
Yeah, but
wait, before you go too deep, these socks that you guys allude to. Do you put on a new pair before you hop in bed, or do you put on the old ass pair that you wore all damn day?
That's a good question.
And put them in your damn bed.
Okay, I got you.
Go ahead, Lil D.
No, I don't put on the old pair because I already have them on. So that means I would have to take them off to put them back on.
See,
so you use day old socks
got
and
logic.
hop in your damn bed.
You can't argue the logic.
Yes, I can.
And for me, I take a shower before I go to bed, so I put on a brand new pair of socks
every night.
Those are the socks that I wear for the next day. The sleep socks. When I wore socks to bed, I would take my shower. I put on a brand new pair of clean socks. When I woke up, I've already showered, so all I got to do is wash up in the morning. I don't have to hop in a new shower, so I just get clean pair of drawers, my pants and everything, and I just use the socks I wore the night before to wear for the next day.
But your feet secrete.
And no one's smelling my feet all day. They're in
You
shoes.
will.
Exactly, and I shower when I take my shoes off, and then put on new socks and go to bed. Like, what's the problem?
But
here?
DA, we're talking about it in your personal time. So little D, you wear what? You got the pajamas from ladies.
So she bought me some football pajamas. Not and they're like
and
full.
he wears those things everywhere. Little D, stop lying.
I think I probably wore them to the.
Anytime he's home, if he's relaxing or chillaxing and he's home, he's in the he is like freaking Al Bundy in those damn peach. But here's why I asked.
You know the cool part about it though?
What's the cool part?
Just little smidge of a after bar show. It has a little split in the middle, so since I've had them since Christmas of last year, I haven't had SCX without them. I just pull down my underwear and just pop him out right there. And
okay, thank you, Lil D. Appreciate
just
that.
Figure I'll share that with you guys.
Easy access, everybody. So
easy access, baby.
Here's
Can I ask questions about that? Or on?
We're trying to move on for the point.
What about you, Corey?
I'm trying to get to it. Damn. For the sake of time. So I discovered that I was being lazy in my depression and I didn't do laundry. And I decided to roll like DA and DT do. I noticed that none of you
rolled yesterday.
Well, all three of you. You guys all wear bottoms, but you don't wear tops.
Oh, so you wear tops without the bottom.
You go shirtless, right?
You went to Winnie the Pooh.
No, I wear my cool shirt.
Okay, so you have,
regulated.
but DT, you have nothing on but the basketball shorts, and Lil D, you have nothing on but the football pajamas, football pajama bottoms,
okay. And a muscle shirt.
I'm the only one who goes shirtless.
Okay, you're the only one that goes shirtless. So I realized that I was lazy one day, and I did not do laundry, and I had ran out of t-shirts. And I decided, you know what? I normally, when I go to bed, I'm in my wife beater and
t-shirt
and my boxer briefs,
panties on,
no socks, no shoes, and I'm in the bed, and that's how I roll. You know, yeah, Lil D, I don't wear shoes to bed. So I got the wife beater on, and I got my boxer briefs, and that's what I normally go nappy nap and Betty by in. You know what I'm saying? So this time I hadn't done laundry, so I was all out of my wife beaters. So I decided to just roll up into the bed with just the boxer briefs on, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like uncomfortable. I got left boob going under one arm, right boob going under the left arm. I mean, I'm just strictly uncomfortable. And I didn't realize why I was comfortable until I got up, and then I have like an old workout shirt. It's a really old workout shirt. One of those ones that's not a wife beater, but it's just, one sleeveless. So I threw that on instead of, because I didn't have any wife beaters, I threw that on and was able to go to sleep. And when I woke up the next day, I realized I'm not able to sleep shirtless. It is totally uncomfortable for me to sleep shirtless.
You say wife beater though, you're describing a bra with your titties going everywhere.
Right. I wear wife beaters I wear wife beaters all the time. This one happens to be black, so
everything contained.
It does. It keeps my boobs down. I'm wearing it right now so that I don't sit here looking like Dolly Parton.
So what happens when you have sex? Do you have sex with the shirt on or off?
Well, the question, Little D, is in the answer. The answer is in the question. Having sex. Let's start there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more fun and more thrills right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Man, we flying through this one today, boys.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. I haven't pre-read it, but here we go. Corey Blaze here. And if you follow the snail map, then you've made it to Afterburn. Here you can hear the best show uncensored and uncut. DA, the dumb guy, and DT, the sexy mocha cub, join me in a show of debauchery and ecstasy. If you like to join us, it's only $3 to listen and $8 to watch. Trust me, it's the best thing you can buy besides drugs. Afterburn at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. Burn the tears away. And we thank you. That's a good one.
That was good.
That's a good one. I'm going to give you a ding for that one as soon as my fat fingers get over to the bed.
Why is it DA the dumb guy?
I didn't know what to put, so I just put dumb
You
guy.
literally wrote that crap like 2 minutes ago.
DA, who walked in behind your shot?
He did it, though.
That's my brother-in-law.
He did
I was
it,
hoping
though.
it was his wife that walked behind.
No.
I looked close and I saw somebody dark. I was like, oh.
No, his wife understands.
False alarm.
His wife understands professionalism. Welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. We thank you so much. So, DA, what's going on in your world, bro? This is like we got a few minutes left in the show. I've gotten through all of my stuff. Let's check in with you. What say you? What's happening? What's going on?
I've just been on a real spiritual journey.
That's great, DT. You looking fine as I wasn't ready. See, I can't do the bit when I'm not ready.
You want to talk about professionalism?
The funny thing is, you're the one who starts the bit.
I did.
I'm gonna start a bit I'm not even ready for.
We move on your cues.
You say, watch how you move today. Just DJ stuff.
You do look like you dying when you sing.
It hurts him, doesn't it? It hurts him.
It does look like some pain.
Oh, for real? I gotta stop singing then.
No. It's amusing to me.
I
Here,
can't.
how about
I
this?
can't. I can't
Okay,
find
Stevie.
it. I can't find
What kind
it.
of phone is that?
Oh.
So it's a Motorola. I didn't even know there was still a company.
Motorola G6. How the hell did you know? Oh, you see the little M?
Yeah.
Hey.
I thought they stopped. I thought they got out the game after beepers went obsolete.
Little D, you still got a beeper? You got a
They gotta
pager?
come back. Hey, I wish I did have one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find me one. Just to wear.
beeper?
Just to wear. Yeah, just to wear.
See I'm
Actually, I wouldn't mind a beeper. Don't text me, beat me.
Just beat me.
Hey, I've been watching a lot. I know I'm late to the party, but I've been watching a lot of The Wire, and that did not age well at all.
What do you mean?
Because they run around beeping and payphoning, selling drugs, and it don't make no damn sense to me. I'm like, cell phones were invented in 2002.
DA, you were not that old.
No,
or you
but
were
the
not that young to not understand that technology, bro.
Break it down, DT.
Yeah, but the thing is, it does make sense because they're using archaic forms of communication in order not to leave a trace.
But it's called The Wire. They had a trace.
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't seen all the.
literally
I haven't seen all the Wire, but I'm just saying using beepers and everything.
It's called The Wire. You don't have to see any of it to know they got a wire.
Yeah, but the wiretap's not on the beepers.
Yes, it was.
How you wiretapping beepers? How does that even happen?
They
Right.
cloned the beeper to get the messages that came on.
So
They
when
cloned
somebody
the
sends
beeper?
when someone sends 808, they can clone the fact that someone got paged boob.
It's
Oh wait, that's Bob.
8008.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
Bob. Well, you know what? That's all that matters. I just wanted to stop you so I could say, DT, you looking fine as hell today, boy.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah.
Hey, Lil D, you know what that girl was saying when you walked by her the other day?
What'd she say?
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty.
DA, you know what your parents said when they wanted to see you next?
Thanksgiving Day.
Because they don't like you. All right, welcome back to the show. So, DA, what's going on with you in your world?
No, you don't just cut me off again. I ain't saying
Nothing.
bruh.
It's not a time because all I said was it.
Hey, that's true.
Hey, DT,
I didn't know we could piece together cuss words.
If they were
Literally, all I said was it.
Too close.
No, there was a huge gap in between that.
DT,
He
can
said-
you go to Twitter? Can we do a impromptu? Nope, you can't.
Yep,
Can
I
we
got you.
can we
I got
do
you.
can we do an impromptu one? Little detail, you know where I'm going for.
I know exactly where you're going to.
And it's
Give me a second.
We'll pad for him as he goes. So, DA, I'm glad things are going well in your life.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, DA, did you know?
ADA, Ada.
Did you know that I don't have a dish rack on my countertop? I put my dishes. Everybody knows this. I put my dishes in the dishwasher.
Corey, I read the newspaper. Of course, I did.
Am I just doing anyone that I want to, or do you have one in certain?
I believe I'm looking. I believe it was the latest. It was the latest one. The latest
one.
The last one, and I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure that it was the one that I'm thinking of. You know what? They make it so hard to just get to your freaking. Thank you, Twitter, for making it difficult. I just want to see my profile, Twitter. That's the one that I did 3 days ago. It's the latest one.
Got you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for an impromptu segment of What the Hell is Corey Tweeting?
What the hell is Corey tweeting with D-Tay?
That sexy summer mama.
DJ, take it
right.
away.
Ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode of What the Hell is Corey Tweeting with D-Tay, that sexy summer mama, on February 22nd, Corey Blaze tweets out, if you ask someone if their hands are clean and they show you their hands, you are dealing with someone who doesn't understand bacteria.
Let them know.
If your hands are clean, is this the kind of way of telling you to go wash your hands? Hashtag let me know.
It's let him know, and you got to give him the praise hands.
Oh, let them know.
So literally, have you ever, my kids do this all the effing time. Especially, I'm sorry, I love them. They're adults now, they can take it, especially AJ. I'll ask him, AJ, are your hands clean? Yeah.
Well, smell them.
When someone asks you if your hands are clean, that's the kind way of them telling you to go wash your hands.
See, and that's the problem, Corey.
You're too kind.
We are in a pandemic. We ain't got time for kind.
Even before the pandemic, man, I would ask him, when he was a little kid, I would say, are your hands clean? And okay, he's an adult now, and he's still.
But the thing is when you walk into grandma's kitchen, this is not just your grandma, but when you walk into grandma's kitchen, what do grandma say? What would grandma say before when you walk? The moment you walk in the kitchen, what would grandma say?
Go wash your hands.
Exactly. She didn't ask you if your hands clean
Are
or
your
anything.
hands clean,
She said, go wash your hands before you even touch that refrigerator. Go wash your hands.
What actually Grandma Blaze would say is she would say, get your little nasty ass out of my kitchen and go wash your hands.
Facts.
Exactly. Grandma knew ain't time to be kind when you in the kitchen.
Yeah, and you better hope she wasn't in there making something with her hands, because she was definitely going to lift her hands out of whatever pan she had her hands in, covered with whatever type of dough or something on her hands, and flick it at you when she pointed at you to tell you to get your ass out that kitchen, go wash your hands. But still, adults these days still do this. They show you their hands. People, I tweeted that to let you know this. I said that to say this. You heard? Go wash your hands when someone asks you if your hands is clean. That's the nice way of saying go wash your hands. I understand it's a pandemic, but I was just thinking about that the other day when I asked my kid on FaceTime, were your hands clean? And he went like this. And I'm like, go wash your hands. And he's like, I haven't touched anything. I'm not even at home. I said, still, I sense it in my spirit that your hands is dirty.
So does he think like your hands should be like black?
I guess they have to be covered in mud or a little, and in Little D's case, they have to be covered in poo.
Because I've been rubbing my balls all show, and you wouldn't really tell.
Exactly.
Smell.
We're in the middle of a pancake demic right now, and like it don't matter what you touching. Like, I only touch my phone to answer this FaceTime. Yeah, and guess what? You probably ain't wash your hands a million times every time you touch your phone. You ain't sanitized your phone in like 300 million years. Like, go wash your damn hands.
Correction.
Well, I have that little light thing.
I sanitize my phone on a regular.
I know.
With the
YouTube,
light.
I'm not talking about. I was talking about you talking to your son.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there ain't no way. If I was to take one of them Petri dish swabs and rub it over my son's phone or any of my kids' phones, I would be astonished at what it came back to find.
Because I take a dookie with my phone every time I take a dookie.
I dip my phone in the dookie water.
Yeah, it got fecal matter all over it. I put it into my hand, into my ear.
I put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody having lunch listening to this. Great. Thank you, DA. Way to take it right to the trash can when you're at the end of the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for you today. God, Lord, I just feel like the time just flew by. Did we just start?
Yep.
Right?
What if they try to take it to the dishwasher? Oh, it's broken, huh?
Lil D, you still at the beginning of the show?
Yeah. I was trying to get that in, but it was late, so I was like, screw, I'm getting it anyway.
You got it in there, Lil D. You know what?
What's up?
That's your MO. No matter what it takes, you got to get it in there.
You got to get it in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store, now with more, open at fatguyradioshow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small independently owned business. fatguyradioshow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. I've been streaming a little bit of my Stardew play, folks. I'm listening to you. I know you guys want to see it. It's out there. So I've been streaming it a little bit, even though I've been doing nothing but breaking a lot of rocks lately. But it's because I'm trying to build up something to be able to get to the desert mines.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's some meta gameplay going on here, folks, on Twitch. So look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you what's it all about through your double mask, tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
Doug the DA Andrew,
holla,
and my little brother DJ Little D,
yeah, buddy,
and Doug the DA Andrew,
holla again.
Are you happy I said it twice?
No, I want to go first.
You're gonna have to kill DT for that to happen.
COVID will, trust me.
I've been Corey Blaze mourning the loss of Daniel DT Taylor with our show mantra: skinny people,
I'm dead.
Fat people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello,
dishwashers.